Oscar's brave day at the dentist. Oscar was a 7-year-old boy with curly brown hair and big brown eyes. He lived with his mom, dad, and his little sister Emma in a yellow house on Maple Street. Oscar loved playing with his toy cars, reading comic books, and eating chocolate cookies. One morning, Oscar woke up with a strange feeling in his mouth. His tooth hurt. It was a small pain at first, but by lunchtime, it hurt more and more. "Mom, my tooth hurts," Oscar said, holding his cheek. His mom looked at his tooth. "Oh dear, I think we need to visit Dr. Miller, the dentist." Oscar's eyes grew very wide. "The dentist? No, no, no! I don't want to go to the dentist!" Oscar was very scared of the dentist. He had never been to one before, but his friend Tommy had told him scary stories. Tommy said the dentist had big, loud machines and sharp tools. Tommy said it hurt a lot. "Please, Mom, I don't want to go," Oscar said. His eyes filled with tears. "I know you're scared, sweetheart," his mom said gently, "but Dr. Miller is very nice, and she will help your tooth feel better." "But what if it hurts more?" Oscar asked. "Dr. Miller will be very gentle, and if you're brave, we can get ice cream afterwards," his mom said with a smile. Oscar thought about ice cream. He loved ice cream, especially chocolate flavor, but he was still very scared. The next day, Oscar and his mom drove to the dentist's office. Oscar sat in the car, holding his favorite teddy bear, Mr. Buttons. His stomach felt funny, like butterflies were flying inside. When they arrived, Oscar saw a building with a big sign that said Dr. Miller's Dental Clinic. There were colorful pictures of smiling teeth on the windows. "I don't want to go in," Oscar whispered. "Come on, Oscar, you can do this. You're a brave boy," his mom said, holding his hand. They walked inside. The waiting room was not scary at all. It had comfortable chairs, toys in one corner, and a big fish tank with colorful fish swimming around. Oscar watched the fish for a moment. They made him feel a little calmer. A friendly lady at the desk smiled at them. "Hello, you must be Oscar. Dr. Miller is ready to see you now." Oscar held his mom's hand very tightly as they walked down a hallway. His heart was beating very fast. They entered a room with a big chair that looked like a spaceship chair. There were lights, some small tools on a tray, and posters of happy cartoon teeth on the walls. "Hello, Oscar," said a cheerful voice. Oscar looked up. A woman with curly red hair and a bright smile walked into the room. She wore a white coat and colorful glasses with little stars on them. "I'm Dr. Miller. And who is this handsome bear?" "This is Mr. Buttons," Oscar said quietly. "Hello, Mr. Buttons. Does he need a checkup too?" Dr. Miller asked, making a funny face. Oscar smiled just a little bit. "Oscar, I heard your tooth hurts. I'm going to help you feel better, okay? First, let me show you something." She picked up a small mirror. "This is my special mirror. It helps me see your teeth. Want to try it?" She gave the mirror to Oscar. Oscar looked at his teeth in the mirror. It wasn't scary at all. It was just a mirror. "Now, this is my water squirter," Dr. Miller said, showing him a small tool. "It sprays water to clean your teeth. Let me show you." She sprayed a little water into a cup. "See? Just water. Not scary at all." Oscar watched carefully. Maybe this wasn't so bad. "Can you sit in my special chair, Oscar? It goes up and down like a ride," Dr. Miller said. Slowly, Oscar climbed into the chair. His mom stood next to him, holding his hand. Dr. Miller pressed a button, and the chair went up a little bit. "Whee!" Dr. Miller said, making Oscar giggle. "Now, I'm going to count your teeth, okay? Can you open your mouth wide like a lion? Roar!" Dr. Miller made a funny lion sound. Oscar opened his mouth and tried to roar too. Dr. Miller looked at his teeth with her mirror. "Let me see. 1, 2, 3. You have so many teeth. They are very nice teeth." Oscar felt proud. He had nice teeth. Ah, I see the problem. This tooth here has a little cavity. Do you know what a cavity is? Oscar shook his head. A cavity is like a tiny hole in your tooth. It happens when sugar bugs make a home there. But don't worry, I can fix it and make your tooth strong again, Dr. Miller explained. Will it hurt? Oscar asked, in a small voice. I'm going to use some special medicine that makes your tooth feel sleepy. You might feel a pinch for just 1 second, like when a mosquito bites you, but then your tooth won't feel anything at all. Is that okay? Oscar thought about it. A mosquito bite wasn't too bad. Okay, he whispered. You're so brave, Oscar, Dr. Miller said. Can Mr. Buttons hold your hand? Oscar held his teddy bear close. Dr. Miller was right. There was a tiny pinch, and Oscar squeezed Mr. Buttons, but then his tooth felt strange and tingly, like it was sleeping. All done with that part. See, you did great, Dr. Miller said. Now, I'm going to clean out the cavity and fill it with special tooth cement. It will only take a few minutes. While I work, can you think about your favorite superhero? Oscar thought about Spider-Man while Dr. Miller worked. He heard some buzzing sounds and felt a little vibration, but it didn't hurt at all. His mom smiled at him and squeezed his other hand. Okay, Oscar, we're almost finished. Just need to shine a special blue light on your tooth to make it super strong. She put funny sunglasses on Oscar. These are magic sunglasses, she said with a wink. Oscar felt like a superhero wearing the glasses. He heard a soft buzzing sound for a moment, and done! You did it, Oscar! You were so brave and still, Dr. Miller said, making the chair go down. Oscar couldn't believe it. It was over, and it didn't hurt at all. Can I see my tooth? Oscar asked. Dr. Miller gave him the mirror again. Oscar looked at his tooth. It looked shiny and clean. Your tooth is all fixed now. But Oscar, I need to tell you something important, Dr. Miller said seriously. Oscar looked at her with worried eyes. You need to brush your teeth every morning and every night. And try not to eat too many sweets. That way, the sugar bugs can't make more cavities. Can you do that? Oscar nodded. Yes, I promise. Excellent! And you know what? You get a special prize for being such a brave patient. Dr. Miller opened a drawer and pulled out a colorful box. Inside were small toys and stickers. Oscar chose a rubber dinosaur and a sticker that said, I was brave at the dentist. Thank you, Dr. Miller, Oscar said, smiling big. You're welcome, Oscar. And remember, dentists are not scary. We're here to help keep your teeth healthy and strong. As they left the office, Oscar's mom hugged him. I'm so proud of you, Oscar. You are so brave. Now, how about that ice cream? Yes, please, Oscar said happily. At the ice cream shop, Oscar got his favorite chocolate ice cream. As he ate it, he thought about his visit to the dentist. It wasn't scary at all. Dr. Miller was nice and funny, and she made his tooth feel better. That evening, when Oscar's friend Tommy came over to play, Oscar had something to tell him. Guess what, Tommy? I went to the dentist today. Really? Was it scary? Tommy asked. No, it wasn't scary at all, Oscar said proudly. Dr. Miller is really nice, and she showed me all her tools first, and she made my tooth feel sleepy so it didn't hurt. And I got a toy dinosaur. Tommy looked at Oscar's dinosaur. That's cool. Maybe dentists aren't so scary. They're not, Oscar said. They just help your teeth stay healthy and strong. That night, before bed, Oscar brushed his teeth very carefully. He looked at his fixed tooth in the mirror and smiled. He wasn't scared of the dentist anymore. In fact, he was already looking forward to his next checkup. As he climbed into bed with Mr. Buttons, Oscar's mom kissed him goodnight. Mom, can I tell you something? Oscar asked. Of course, sweetheart. Being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you do something even when you're scared, right? His mom smiled. That's exactly right, Oscar. And today, you were very brave. Oscar hugged Mr. Buttons and closed his eyes. He had learned something important today. Sometimes things seem scary, but when you're brave and try them, they're not scary at all. And now, Oscar knew that dentists were friends who help keep your teeth healthy and strong. From that day on, Oscar brushed his teeth every morning and every night, and he wasn't afraid of the dentist anymore. And whenever his friends were scared of going to the dentist, Oscar would tell his story and show them his brave dinosaur.